Hi, Godzone Medicine PS4 and PS5 nowadays, and Medic Maniac YouTube. And here I am on Elite Dangerous. I am over in Colonia. If I just come out of that, you can see there I'm at Jack's station. And I came out to Colonia a while ago, and I did that to unlock engineers. So if I show you my engineer list, go down here. You can see I've got a few invitations and I've yet to meet the criteria. There's one back there in the bubble that I haven't used yet. So I need to do a bit of mining, find out what progenitor cells are and get 200 units of them. I need to get 25 escape pods, and I need to go all the way back to the bubble in a ship with enough space to get 25 units of Conga Ale and deliver it all the way back to Laurie Jameson in Colonia. And at this point, I just think to myself, why did I not watch Down to Earth Astronomy on YouTube to find out that I needed to get my combat rank to dangerous and be in the bubble. I thought, oh, Laurie Jameson's in Colonia. I'll go to Colonia and look at all the engineers in Colonia. Yeah, so I worked hard on my combat rank, as you saw, sitting in my ASP Scout, because I think the next one I'm going to do is to get the escape pods. So this is what I built my ASP Scout for. I transported it all the way to Colonia because I'm a staunch, there are no bad ships in Elite Dangerous. And I built my ASP Scout to be a search and rescue, so that's what I'm going to use it for. I'm going to get the escape pods in my ASP Scout. But I was sitting in my bounty hunter going, I took on loads of assassination missions, massacre missions. I did loads of bounty hunting in hazardous resource sites in Colonia, and I got my rank to dangerous rank to unlock Laurie Jameson, only to be met with, you've got to go all the way back to the bubble because she wants 25 units of Conga Ale. Oh dear. Anyway, I've saved some footage and some pictures as well of my time in Colonia, which I'm enjoying. I'm really enjoying being in Colonia, to be honest. It's been good fun, apart from the news that I've got to go all the way back to the bubble. But, where needs must. But I'm enjoying it. It's really nice scenery with the nebula around. And I'm here to stay a while, so I've brought over my mining ship. So I'm going to be sorting that out and getting that in good working order. I'm using a clipper for a mining ship, and I brought over my trusty Python for deliveries, and I brought obviously over my bounty hunting Alliance Chieftain, and I've further engineered that a bit more, and I'm finding out things that I need to engineer in that, and I brought over my ASP Scout to do my search and rescue. But yeah, I'm really enjoying being out in Colonia. So I'm going to edit some footage of some, dogfights and put in some pictures and that. And I shall catch you later. So take care. So I thought I'd put the pictures up first. So my journey, obviously showing the nebula that Colonia is in, and then my arrival at Jack's station. So Colonia has some notable stellar phenomena for you to scan in different systems, and during my time in Colonia I took a few pictures of that. So here they are. You get all the different colour gases as well. Against the backdrop of the nebula, it can look really nice actually. It's a really cool location to be in. So that's my Crate Phantom that I showed the build for a while ago. So in Colonia itself, the system, there are different listening posts and stuff, and that was just a shot of them. My Chieftain, which I obviously needed to get to dangerous rank, so I was visiting hazardous resources, just showing a picture of within the rings a landing platform, which is cool. The Clipper is my mining ship, and then back to the Alliance Chieftain, because I spent a lot of time in that with the combat, getting to dangerous rank, for Laurie Jameson. So this is a few bits of footage of a bit of combat in hazardous resource sites, and this is an elite Python that I picked on. And nicely, my shield has not depleted, and I'm at the stage now where the Python is at end game for it, so I'm finishing it off. I've said before many times that I absolutely adore coming to hazardous resource sites and, fighting. It's such a really cool setting. It never gets old for me, and against planets like that, against the backdrop of this nebula in Colonia, it just looks fantastic. So the Python is blown up, and we go on to our next target, which was this Diamondback Explorer. Is that in a Winger 2? And I picked on it. I did actually do that sometimes. I picked on obviously singular ships, because that's you best off with that. But if I scanned all 3 ships in a wing, or 2 ships in a wing, and I judged them that I would be okay fighting them, then I would pick on 2 or 3 ships in a wing. But I picked my fights carefully, which you have to do. That said, I did take down an elite ranked Anaconda as well, but it was already in a fight with some other ships, so so yeah, I joined in. Federal gunships can be a problem sometimes, I think. Actually, I had a fight with an Asp Explorer today, and not really sure what weapon it was using, but it was doing some damage to my shield, so I ended up having to do spinning kind of maneuvers and try and avoid it. Projectile attack, could even have been a missile or something. But it was really quite, dangerous. So this Asp Explorer is going to bite the dust. But I did a lot of massacre missions and assassination missions as well as hazardous resource stuff. I also did some combat zone and had a look at medium intensity combat zone as well, and I was doing okay until I got picked on by a few ships, and one of them was an elite ranked third lance, and they just ripped my shield apart, and I just decided, you know what, pack up for the day. You know, I've had a good run and I'm going to live to fight another day, so I just headed back to the station to repair and everything. But here we are. This is the last bit of combat footage here, and this is a deadly ranked Anaconda who was on his lonesome, so I picked on him. He sent out this little fighter, so both the fighter and the Anaconda were having a go at me, so I had to take care of the little fighter, which was kind of like an annoying gnat, you know. But the Anaconda was really, you know, ripping into me, and I wasn't going to back down because in the fight I, you know, managed to sort of fly in such a fashion that I knew I was doing it some damage. And then there we go, and I got the message, and it was that fight. My hull was 39%, but that fight which saw me rank up to dangerous and unlock Laurie Jameson. Anyway, take care, I shall catch you soon.